Hi everyone. I'm a little bit late. I had a big issue today. I opened my laptop and it started syncing my files. I did not open my laptop for like a week or so. And yeah, it started to sync my files from a week ago on my main computer. So it erased all my work for a week. And so that's a funny thing to happen. It was like 30 minutes before streaming, because I want to use my laptop when I stream as a second monitor, you know? But then when I open it, I'm like, hey, let's go, I'm going to stream and all. It's just starting erasing my files. My Git repository is getting corrupted. It was awful. It was awful. So, thanks that I have backups. So that's really cool. So I was able to use my backups, but I had to try to retrieve. I stopped the syncing as soon as possible. So I had some files that I made during the day that I was able to retrieve before just using my backup and restoring everything. I restored everything from the last day. So I did not lose a lot of stuff. I lost like some text files, but the game is safe. Everything's back on track. But the only thing is, yeah, I lost 2 hours in my day doing restoring the backup. I removed the sync from on my laptop completely. I think I'm not going to sync to my laptop anymore, because I think the fact that it stay awake, like you do not turn off your laptop, so when you open it back up, it turns on and it thinks that you're supposed to, it thinks that all the files are supposed to be the good ones on the laptop and not on the server. And even if server files are created, yeah, all the server files are removed. So yeah, I just stopped doing that. I don't know what I'm going to do to get the files on my laptop, but I don't want to have to deal with that anymore. Cool. Maybe we can start the stream, the actual stream. So let's go back to Godot. Okay, let me check the chat is working. Hey. Yep. Okay, cool. So everything's working right now. I'm using a bit of music. If you want to change the music, just tell me, or if there are some audio issues, let me know. Okay, so next task today in my game Fallacy Quiz. Maybe I can run the game a bit to show you what's new. I worked a bit on it. Yeah, yesterday I worked. Okay. So I changed the way the little paper pieces are displayed. Why is it so slow right now? My computer is struggling. Okay. I want you to look at the reflections on the paper and the recall. It's really subtle, so maybe in easy mode it will be. Can you see that with the compression? Can you see the little lighting effect on the paper as if it was drawn with graphite? Not sure. Yeah, that was yesterday's work. Okay. So now, so what my issue now is what I want to add in the game is when you start playing multiplayer. When you start playing multiplayer and you quit the game, I want you to be able to go back to multiplayer mode, and by default, please don't spam. Yeah, and by default having the multiplayer configuration from earlier. I want to have that. So I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to create a function to load multiplayer configuration. So let's do that. It's funny how at first I don't know at all. I don't have any ideas how to do stuff, but when you start tackling, oh, there you go. Sorry. yeah, when you start to tackle the issue, kind of figure it out. So we need to change the ready function. Okay. And the first is going to be init init, just init, and we're going to create this function. So we want to initialize our multiplayer selector so that it will have the current multiplayer selection by default. First thing is I want to check if the multiplayer section exists at all. So for this I need to check the I need to run the game, and then we're going to go, yeah, we'll just run the game. Multiplayer, let's have 2 players. Start a game, then go back to the title screen, and now I'm just going to go into the debugger in Godot and check if my data is still here or if I need to save it. It should be here, all the multiplayer information. Information about Godot. Old symbols. Multi players. Okay, no. So it's completely removed. I think it's removed when you go on the title screen. I think here I remove all information about the multiplayer mode. No, it's not here. Okay, so maybe it's from the multiplayer node itself. Okay. Reset multi. So maybe it's, yeah, maybe it's from reset multi. Gameplay players, yeah, it's here, I think. We're going to try and not call the reset multi and see what happens. Now we quit the game. Okay. Did it wait. Let me check. For some reason it resets it anyways. So maybe I'm calling reset multi from another function. It seems like I'm calling it from the title screen. So let's not call it and see what happens. Oh, what's that music? What's that music from? Don't remember. Let's try it. There. Okay. Well, let's quit game and let's check. Oh, I think players are still there. Okay, players are still there. Now I need to make it so that when I click, it's by default it has all the two things selected already. You know. Right now, if I do back and then multiplayer, I need to select them again. Yeah. So I need to make it so that by default it reloads, it creates all the necessary stuff. Okay. There's something I don't understand. It's why if I still have information about the players and all, why is the player are the player sectors not there? Let me show you. Multiplayer, I select both of them, okay, then I do back, then I select multiplayer again. Why are the player selectors not there? Oh, I know why. Okay, on hidden, this part here, on hidden, yeah, I just remove everything. What we're going to do is add that to the reset multi function, that we can keep it for later, but I don't want to use this part anymore. There shouldn't be any reason we have to do this. Let's try again. Cool. So at least it keeps the data from an earlier section. Okay, cool. If I go here and I quit, it keeps information. Okay, that's wrong. I don't want the cursor to have information about the current player because we're not in multiplayer mode right now, but we'll check that later. Seriously, I only have spams in the chat. What's going on? But if I go into multiplayer, yeah, no. I need to code that part. Okay. Cool. So that's what our init function is going to be. So the init function is supposed to read information from the gameplay players. The gameplay players, I think I have a little help that I made to understand what's in the gameplay players. Yeah. So that's what's in the gameplay players array. Going to have this here. Just to help me understand what is this array. The comment, okay. So yeah, it's an array of objects. If each object is a player, and I have device ID, color, and if it's locked or not. So I just need to take all this information and use this to load everything. So I'm going to have a loop for player in gameplay players. And then I can take all the information. So I have, yeah, I can add a player, but then I will not have the color this player. Maybe I could just, yeah, I can just add the color here. Color. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, color, and this is going to be an ID, right? Right. Oh no, it's not an ID, but I have players data. No, wait, I think, no, I have the color. Okay, cool. And then if it's locked, so the color is also an int, but by default it's going to be -1. Okay. And the last one is the locked. Locked is supposed to be a boolean, but I don't care about typing that much, so I'm just going to say that this is null by default. Yeah, this one too. Okay, that way I can make it so that if I specify a color, then I use this color. That's cool. So where do I use a color? Here. Player color equals available color find equal find true. Yeah. So if color, do I use color already? No. Okay, cool. If color equals null, then I know that I can do this. Oh, also if the color is already taken. Yeah. If the color is already taken. Test. Test. Okay. Just testing to see if the stream's working. I need more. Okay. So if the color is already, if we know which color we should use, then we assign it. And if we don't know, equals null or wait, color equals null. Yeah, if we don't know which color to take, or if the color is already taken, then we use a new color. And else we use the color specified. Cool. We could simplify this by calling this the player color. That way we can just this. Yeah. Cool. Okay, that's pretty nice. Then, so that's for the color. Then the locked status. Is it locked or not? So by default, it shouldn't be locked. So we could just say that the default status is not locked. When do we tell is locked or not? I think we never do. We lock the player here. We might have to lock player, create a lock player function. So if it's locked, then we call the lock player with the player ID. And else we update the start button. The update start button function should be called differently. Wait, this cool. Yeah, no, this will break everything. This might break everything. I don't want to change the content of the gameplay. This. Not sure how to do that then. Hey! Hi, Dave Log. What's up? So, yeah, what I was saying, yeah, so Dave Log, I'm working on Fallacy Quiz, and I'm working on the multiplayer mode, and what I'm trying to do right now is, okay. What I'm trying to do right now is when you play the multiplayer mode, I want you to be able to start a new game. Wait. Oh. There was a bug. Yeah, if you play a multiplayer game, I want you to be able to go back to the title screen and start a new one without having to select all the players like right now, you know? I have to select the players myself with each controller. Each person selects a color, and I don't want them to have to do that at each game, you know? So here, for instance, if I go back to, yeah, if I go back, I quit the game and I go back to the title screen, I go to multiplayer, and then I have to select all the players again. That's what I'm trying to avoid. So how I'm doing this, I'm creating an init function that is going to initialize my multiplayer selector based on the data that I keep in my gameplay script that is persistent. I'm fine, thanks. Yeah, I get the point. You want to save the player choices. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I had a function to add a player to the selection of players, and now I'm just adding a way to specify the color and if it's already selected or not. That way I can reuse this function in my init function. The only issue right now is when I update anything, it pushes new info to the gameplay persistent script, so I need to prevent it from doing this. So yeah, I'm going to create an init state. Initialize, yeah, it's too long. Is keep, no, how could I call this? Initializing, really long. If initializing, if not initializing, then I'm going to do that. The thing is, I don't know when to tell that we're not initializing it anymore. That might not be the best way of doing this. Another way of doing that is to check if we specify, yeah, to have a flag in our function. No update. No update. And if no update is true, then I'm just not going to do the update. I could call it update, but update scale? Update scale. Okay. I'm just adding it everywhere. Okay, now we might be able to call our function. So our function is going to be for player in gameplay players, add player. The player ID is player.deviceID. Then the color is player.color. And then player.locked. And no update is just going to be true. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it, okay? So, multiplayer. Hey! It's not bad. The position is strange. Finger crossed, yeah. It's a good start, right? So it's just the icon position, it's not clear. Wait, I need to test with my controller to see if it uses the device ID. Let's see. Yes! Oh, wait. It balked my... Yep, I'm back. Look! It's working with the controller. Okay, so let's start and quit and resume. Go back to multiplayer. Yes. So now, okay, cool. So we have some issues. For instance, the position of the icon, but it's mostly working, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we start fresh. Is it still working if we just start a game with no multiplayer data? So let's try that, because for the debugging I have multiplayer data by default. that I hard-coded into the debug mode. Maybe I can show that to you. It's funny. Yeah, it's here. So that's some hard-coded multiplayer information. When I start a game, it knows that there are 3 players. So let's comment that. Okay. Multi-true, multiplaying true. Let's remove this. Oh, we need to pass them. Oh, you know what? Instead of doing that, we'll just this. Yeah. To do remove debug. Okay, cool. Thanks, Tim. So yeah, maybe we broke something. And no, yeah, it's still, it seems like it's working. Let's try to an input with the controller. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hey, it's pretty rare. It's pretty rare when things go according to plan. Oh wait, things did not go according to plan. Look, there's no info. It's telling me. So I have a little text on the bottom of the screen to help players understand what's happening. And right now it's telling me no player controlling yet. But it should say first player triangle is now in control. If everyone's ready, you can start. So how to, yeah. So we have 3 issues to fix. First issue, you know what? I'm going to commit like this because it's already working pretty well and I want to keep that. It's a first step, you know? Little by little. Multiplayer restore multiplayer selector restore selected players. Oh, commit. Nice. So now we have 3. I truly love the animation on the text at the top. Yes. And so it was a really strange bug, and the explanation was it was trying to achieve this animation on the text. Wait, is it still working, the stream? Stream still. Yeah, my Twitch just stopped for some reason. Let me know if it's dead. As the stream exploded, I don't know. Can you see the stream? I don't know what happened. Maybe. Can you see the stream right now? Okay, I'm not even sure it's working. There was a cut. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was saying the game frame rate would drop like 20 FPS or something like that on the second question, and the explanation was the character I was using for the multiplayer did not exist in the font I used for this animation. So each time it tried to do the animation, it was looking into the font, and there was an error because the character did not exist in that font, and it was creating a lot of yeah, it was just dropping the frames because of that. So it was hard to find this bug, but yeah, it's worth it. So I changed the character I was using. I'm not using spades or club or diamonds anymore. Diamond, I found one that looks like diamond. Okay. So yeah, we have three things to we have three things to do now. The cursed character, exactly. First thing we have to fix. First thing we have to fix is the fact that it's using the wrong character, the wrong cursor here. I'm supposed to be able to move. So yeah, I'm able to move with all controllers. So this cursor is not supposed to be specific to one player. I need to know why this is shown here. Let me check if yeah, I need to know why this is happening. The second issue is when you start, the icons are not centered. I don't know why. For this one, I don't know why. We'll have to check. Oh wait, I need to try with 4 players. Maybe it's not going to work with 4 players for some reason, because I have a different state for 4 players where the little indication to other player is not there. So let's try with 4 players. Okay, cool. 4 players. Let's start. Yeah, easy mode. And let's quit the game. So we still have this issue. Yes, cool, it's working really well. Perfect. That's working. What should we tackle first? I think first I want to make it so that the cursor on the title screen is not using the information for the first player. How to do that? Well, I think there's a gameplay multi boolean that we could use. Let's check the value of gameplay. So let's go to multiplayer and quit. Now I want to check. There you go. And now we're going to go to our debugging and check what's happening. So yeah, gameplay multi is off, gameplay multi selecting is off, gameplay multi playing is off, all the flags are off. That's good. That means that we can go to the cursor script, and we can just add a little check. Where is it? Where do I change the color? Interesting. I need to call. Okay. I need to tell that the players changed for some reason. Or I could just have I could update during the process. If not gameplay multi, nice. So if not gameplay multi and else players changed. I think the way color works, yeah, we could check if color is different than value, then do all of this. Yeah. For the symbol, it's the same thing. Nice. Let's try it. This is GDScript, right? Little Python vibe. Yeah, the GDScript syntax really looks like the Python syntax because they both use indentation as a way to, instead of using the little things like that. I really like this because you have to keep your code clean because it's part of the code. Sometimes when you use other codes, people don't indent, or you forgot to indent and then you don't understand anything, or then you have to add a lint software on top of your compiler and stuff. So, oh, we have the right cursor, but will it work here? Nope, it did not work. And I think I know why. It's because we not only need to check for gameplay multi, we need to check for multi-selecting, which is another possible one. Multi-selecting. Try with that. Yeah, and Python is quite easy to understand the way it works. I think it's the same thing for GDScript. It's quite intuitive. Cool. Back, yes. See? Now the little symbol and color match only if we are in this mode. Because now I'm not supposed to look. I don't know if you can see that, but I cannot move. I cannot move the cursor, but I can move my little box when I do inputs, but nothing's happening, of course, because it's we're waiting for the first player to control the hand and start a game. And also I did that to on top to the little symbol here. I really like that. Cool. So this works. Let's add this. Commit this. Cursor is using multiplayer boards only in multiplayer mode. Next issue. So the next issue are the icons. The icons are not centered for some reason. So we need to force them to be centered. Yeah, totally. I've never seen JavaScript, but I can barely understand by reading. I used to have little games in Lua. Interesting. Is Lua the one used for Pico? Remember? Pico. Pico? I think. Pico is a fantasy console for making, sharing, and playing tiny games. Okay. Yeah, it's using Lua. Yeah. Yeah, Pico 8. Love 2D and default as well. Interesting. Yeah, I find the idea of a fantasy console using 8-bit really interesting. I never used it though. So yeah, why are the icons not centered? I'm not sure. I think it might be so, the fact that it's triggering an animation at the wrong moment because it's just initializing. Sorry. So let's check that. So we go back to our multiplayer script. Okay. In our multiplayer script, I able to find the moment where we lock stuff. Yeah. Player open, player locked open. Okay, selector.lock. That's the one. That's the one. So then we need to work on the selector node. Player selector. Lock. If twin await twin finishing, okay. Twin kill, twin create twin, okay. Pivot offset. Oh wait. We are using the size before it even appeared. This might be the issue. You know how we can be sure about that? We're just going to print the information and check if it changes. Yeah, try that. We're going to create a process function and just print the size. Let's go. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Let's go. We should be able to see that the size is changing. So right now it's 96 by 129. You can see that here. Let's click on multiplayer. And yep, the size changed. Size change. And okay, cool. Good to know. How we could change that? We could change that by using the resize resize signal. Yeah, let's try to connect that signal. We're going to go to the ready here. Okay. Child.connect. No, child.resize. I think it's resize, right? Resized. Okay. Resized.connect. Symbol on symbol resized. I'm not sure what resized have, what info it has, and no info at all. So we need to at least have the node itself. Let's pass the node as an argument. Oh, we cannot do that anymore, right? Bind? Yeah, I think we need to bind. Okay, cool. Let's bind. Okay. Now that we resize, well, we create our function on symbol resized, and we have the symbol itself here. Okay. Then we can update the pivot offset. Cool. But yeah, let's try that. I think it works. Yep, I think it works. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it like that. I think it's good. Nice. New problem fixed. Going to commit it. Icon not centered. Okay, next. The next issue was when we start, the text is not matching what's going on. Hey, Constantin, what's up? Yeah, see? It says no player controlling yet, but my... Yeah, we have 3 players that are ready to play, so it makes no sense. All good, you? Oh, I had... yeah. I had an issue today with synchronization of my computer, and it erased a full week of work. Thankfully, I have backups, so I have a backup system that backs everything up every night. So I was able to revert the catastrophe, but I lost the data from today. Thankfully, again, I had a way to retrieve some of that data, but yeah, I lost maybe like 2 hours today just trying to fix that. I completely removed the sync functionality from my laptop so that it will never happen again. But yeah, that's the update from Godot. No, it's synchronizing my files from one computer to another. Yeah, I'm using a system. I'm using Nextcloud to sync my files. But yeah, I did not use my laptop for a week. So when I opened the laptop, it started syncing, but there was a bug, I guess, and it started syncing my old files, the old states of the files as the new files. So it erased versions on the server. Anyways, yeah, so that's why I'm late for the stream. Yeah, and right now I'm making a way to remove that. Yeah, I'm making a way to be able to, when you play the multiplayer mode in Fallacy Quiz and you go back to the title screen, I want you to be able to start a new game without having to configure all the controllers and stuff like that. So I'm working on that right now. And it's working pretty well. If you start the game, yeah, if you start a game and go to multiplayer, you can see that it already loaded the configuration. And right now the issue is the text is not right. It's supposed to say first player triangle is now in control. If everyone's ready, you can start. It's supposed to say that. So I need to find where this is said, like where this is written. I think it's in my game mode selection. I think you already talked about it, but did you plan to enable multiplayer through Steam? I guess you will need a server. I think since I'm doing local multiplayer right now, I'm trying to make it properly, be able to support all the Steam input controllers. I think, and I will try to make it possible, you'll be able to use Steam Remote Play together to be able to play local game with friends remotely. Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah, the goal is that so that this can work. And you don't need servers if you do it that way, because then it's the players themselves who are hosting them between them using Steam. So yeah, my goal is for that to work. Yeah, that's it. For Steam Remote Play Together, the one who owns the game can invite other people to join by streaming. Yeah. So where do I change this text? It's here. Update multi-label. I guess I just have to call this function. Yeah. Gameplay players changed. I just have to emit this signal. Yeah. I'm just going to emit this signal. Even if it did not change. I'm cheating a bit. Maybe I'm going to let future me know that I'm cheating. Players don't really change, but needed trigger sentence update. Game mode selection. Boom. Let's try it. I love the Splatoon musics. Oh no, did not work. No player controlling yet. What we could do is wait for 1 frame. So let's call wait, they don't have call deferred? That's not a good way of doing this then. What we could do, I think an easier way of doing this is to just call update multilabel. It's ready. And maybe let's use call deferred for this one. Yeah, why not? That way we first update the values, then update the sentence. Yes, it's working. The sentence is the right one. First player triangle is now in control. If everyone's ready, you can start. Okay, now I have a question. Should I start by default? Not sure. No, what I should do is have the cursor on the start button by default. That's, yeah. Should be on the start button by default. Yeah. Okay, so maybe when we update so right now I'm trying to maybe I should save since it's working right now. Fix sentence dated for email. Okay. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is if you start the game and everything is already selected, then your cursor should be on the start button so that you can start. But I'm not sure where I do this. Do I do this from the multiplayer, from the game mode section, from title screen? Not sure. I think it's from the game mode section, but I cannot find it. And I know that I have a button. Yeah, grab focus. Yeah, I need to grab focus at the right time. You know what? We could just try to grab the focus, and if it doesn't work, I don't care, because then you will select. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. So when we show the multiplayer screen, I just grab focus button. Start, I think it's called start button. Yeah, on custom start button pressed. It's called custom start button. Yes. Okay. Multiplayer button. It's just called multiplayer button. Can we copy the path? Oh, but we have a unique name. Okay, that will help. So multiplayer button. Grab focus. Let's go. Let's try that. Yep. I think it worked. Multiplayer. Start. Yes. Wait. It. Oh, the sentence is still displayed. That's wrong. Need to fix that. Huh. Fix that. But it works. We can just... I really like the drawings. Oh, so cool. I updated the drawings a bit. Let me show you. Updated the shader. Yeah. Yes. I updated the shader so that it will reflect the light where's the pen. You know, when you use the pen on a paper and the graphite is reflecting the light more than the paper, you know? That's what I tried to do. Plus I gave it a bit of 3D look, a bit of noise, shape, some foldings, stuff like that. And also I doubled the layer, I added a layer below it. You can see here, I added a layer. That way you feel like there's some depth to it, like it's not, like it's 3D object, not completely flat. From far away it works. But yeah, at the core it's still, that was the first one. The first one was this one. It was way simpler, but it was flat. There was no so I'm not sure it was worth it. And in game there's less game, the light is not, yeah, it's not, it kind of looks the same. Sometimes when the light hits just right, you have these little effects that you do. It adds some polish to the game, you know? Anyways. Let's go back to Yeah, the sentence was not going away. I need to do this. It's an animation thing. The multiplayer button. Hide margin container too. We could add the multi-margin container. Let's see. If I hide this. Yes, I modulate and make it not visible anymore. Instead, I'm going to do this. Let's try it. I think we might have to. Yeah, let's try it. Right. Okay. It's a bit slow to. Right? Makes sense for this game selection screen, but the multiplayer it's a bit slow. Might have to speed that up. No, it's not. What? Not sure why. Toggle multiplayer screen. Why it's not? Oh, I'm stupid. Try again. Have to go. Good luck for the release. Thank you, Dave Log. Thank you for passing by. Yes, it works. But oh, okay. We don't have the button anymore. That's bad. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not this. So oh, I know why. So yeah, I need to make it visible. It could help to have the node visible. Okay, start and back. I think I want. Do I want? I think I want to grab the start button and not the back button. What do you think? If you're on the game mode selection, you press back to the previous screen. Do you want your cursor by default to stay on the back button so that you can quit this screen again? Or do you want to have the cursor be on the start so that you can go back to this screen? I think it makes more sense to have it on the back button, because then you can quit rapidly by clicking on back twice. Because if you do back anyways, it's to change the order of the players. But then if players change their orders, it should, yeah, it automatically takes your cursor and put it on the start. So yeah. Potato, potato. Hi, Noses. What's up? Oh, you cannot see anything. Sorry. I have a graphical bug where I have to move my window to be able to share it with you. Yeah, yeah, I fixed it. Thank you, Constanta. But yeah, if you go to the game mode section screen and you press back, then your cursor will stay on back and you can quit the multiplayer mode. Because if any player changes their colors and confirm and everyone's ready, then it will put your hand at the right place, like it would put your hand on start. So I think it's the right behavior. Cool. I think everything's bugging again. See? Cool. Okay, wait. Is it activity? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I did not see that. Thanks Davelog for the follow, and thank Noses for the follow. Yeah, I'm French, so maybe my pronunciation is lacking. So let me know if I can improve my pronunciation on some stuff. Anyways, this feature is now working. I want to try it in without the debugging stuff. Let me commit. Okay. What was this one? Yeah, I think it was select play button by default and hide text, multi-text. Okay, let's try. So, hey, Zero Show, what's up? So let's imagine we just start a game, and yeah, so Zero Show, so that you know what we're working on. I want to be able to quit the game and start the multiplayer mode again, and have all the multiplayer configuration saved, so that we don't have to select all the controllers again, you know? When you yeah, let me show you. So we start a game. Here's the game. Then we select multiplayer, okay? Then we are prompted. Oh wait, can you see the game? Yeah, I think you can see the game. Then you are prompted with this animation to tell you to use either your controller or your keyboard. If you use your controller, it shows that to you. You can select the color. Let's select this heart. Then let's say I have another player, so I give them this controller. They join. Add them. Up, yeah, they join. They select the other heart. Cool. And now we can start the game. So let's start. Let's select easy mode. Okay. Cool. And now we can play. So we have all the both cursors, and we can select answers. Cool. We can even check the... It's a stress test right now. We can even check the glossary. Okay. Question 2. I only have 3 questions when I'm debugging, so that we don't have to wait for too long. Can you see the little effects on the sprites now? The reflections and things like that, like if it was wrinkled. It was really hard to do, but it looks so good. It really looks as if you really pressed with a pencil, you know? Okay, let's continue. Okay, so the game is done now. Game is done. We have the scores. 1 correct answer for yellow. Yellow is still in control. Blue cannot control anything. Now if we want, we can try again and start again. But imagine if you want to play in hard mode now. So we go back. Oh no, we want to do hard mode. So let's go back to the menu. And now you're like, wait, but do we have to select everything again? And yeah, technically you're supposed to select all the configuration for all the controllers again. But hopefully we don't have to, because we worked today to fix that. So let's try. Yes, yes, everything is already configured from the last sessions. If someone want to join, they can join. And we can start. And now we can select expert mode. Oh, there's a new light in expert mode. Did you see it? There's a new light in expert mode. They look really nice. Thank you, Zero Show. So yeah, we are in expert mode now. And we are 3 players. That's so cool. And now if I want to, I can just pause, quit game. And we should be able to go back to multiplayer. And I can kick someone out of the game and start. That's so cool. It works. I want to join. Yeah, we'll make some game. We'll make some party games on stream, I think. When I finally release that on Steam, I want to release on at the start of September. That's my goal. It's looking really good right now. I'm getting really closer to having a finished game. The multiplayer feature is insanely hard to implement, but I'm almost there. I'm there. Like the multiplayer is almost done. I just need to let me check what I need to do. I just need to take a bug when you pause the game during the transition, during questions. I need to do the translations for all the content I added for the multiplayer mode. And that's pretty much it. Some QA testing, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Hey, Spectre. Imagine if Twitch chat was connected as one of the controllers. Yeah, okay, so Zero Show. I experimented with that. Maybe one day there will be a streamer mode in Fallacy Quiz, but I had to focus on the core features. But if the game has some success, I will make a streamer mode so that I can give that to streamers. I really tried to add it to the game. I had some success. I even created a Twitch account for Fallacy Quiz. I think I have a Fallacy Quiz account for it to act as a bot and give data in the chat and all. Yeah, Spectre, look at this, Spectre. Look at that, Spectre. We can... Maybe I can... Just going to remove all of this. Okay, Spectre, look at this. We can start the game in multiplayer. Configure all the controller. Okay. Wait, what? I think it crashed. Why did it crash? Crash for some reason. Okay, it already did that earlier. I have no issue on YouTube. For some reason it crashed. Just when I show the results of today's stream, it just crashed. Okay, cool. Is it still back? Is it? Ah, it's back. Okay. I think the issue is the bitrate is too high for Twitch, I think. All good now? Okay. should I show the multiplayer stuff again? You show it again then. So yeah, so you start a game, select multiplayer, then you are prompted to join. Okay, then you can start easy mode. Then you're like, oh no, we wanted to do hard mode, you know? So okay, let's quit the game. Let's go into multiplayer again. And now it's already selected by default. You don't have to configure everything once again. So yeah, that was what we did today during the stream. And then you can start a custom mode, for instance, with the timer and expert mode. Oh, there's an wait, there's an issue here. Cool. So with the timer in multiplayer mode, if you don't select, you don't have the point. But if you select and the time runs out, you have the point. So you should always select. But if you forget, if you don't select at the last minute, you don't have the point. That's how it works. I was wondering if you were trolling me like, look, it works, and end stream. I should have done that, honestly. It could be really funny. So yeah, we also have a new lighting system for the sprites and a new lighting for the expert mode. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to the final version. But yeah, no joke, I started really late today the stream and I need to go pretty soon. So I might end stream anyways. Sorry, Spectre. Oh, maybe I can show Spectre the new sprites. I'm quite proud of the new sprites. Okay, let's enable this one to compare to. So on the left we have the old sprite, and on the right we have the new sprite. Like that, there's not a lot of difference from that point of view, but one of them is completely flat and the other one is not completely flat. Let's have some tape to it, like a real paper wool after being used like this. And also has some reflections. Compared to the other ones, as if it was using pencil. And when you use pencil and you press really hard, then it will grab the light like this. So yeah, I think it's a better one than the old one. Old one, it was just a texture slapped on top of my, like a paper texture slapped on top of my icon. Now it's a more realistic thing. If we just start the game, maybe you can see that on the title screen. You can see the little reflections. It adds to the cardboard on a stick look really well. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, if you look, you can see the little reflections when it shifts like that. It's I tried to make it subtle, because at some point I was just, it was disco balls, you know, But it's subtle, but it adds to the realistic effect. Oh, on the earth, it works really well. Too bad we cannot see it. Yeah. Oh, on this one, yeah. Look at this. The book. Anyways. Yeah, it's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching this stream. Next stream will be on Monday. I will try to start a bit earlier so that I can continue a bit longer the stream. I want to have like 4 hours streams or 3 or 4 hour streams. This one is only 2 hours because I almost lost all my data today. So I had to deal with backups and stuff like that. But next time on Monday next week, we go back and work a bit more on this. Maybe the game will be, the update will be released by now. I hope so. So yeah, it's cool. We already have 3 streams done. I'm really trying to keep this going, to have 3 streams a week on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So see you on Monday and have a nice weekend, everyone. Bye.